I'm gonna let some of y'all come in first, then I'm gonna go in. Let me know what city, what town, what state. Some of y'all might be clones. What laboratory? Well, let me know where you're from. Come on in, y'all. We're gonna talk about this. Cause I got over, I think it's up to like 9,000 comments over this book. It's over like 9,000 comments over this book of racist rhetoric, hateful comments about a book that 99% have not even read. They are very upset with a book that they have not read whatsoever. Which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I post the book. People start going crazy in the chat. A book. A book. They act like somebody killed somebody because I post a book. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Never. I mean, all of the races start coming out the woodwork. Going in my inbox. Threatening me. Threatening my family. Because I post a book. I ain't never seen nothing like this. All of them got triggered. Personally, I think the book is very educational. I believe the book is very educational. Okay? So, all of the comments, most of all of the comments, as a matter of fact, all of the comments are talking about something other than the book. Nobody is even trying to debunk the book. I would have never guessed posting a book. The book is called Making of the White Man by Paul Guthrie. Okay? It's by Paul Guthrie. It's called Making of the White Man. It's gold. Now, I read the book years ago. And I reordered the book because I'm definitely making a video about this book. Because I never thought that, again, a book would have so many Caucasians making racist comments, displaying so much hate in the comments. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. I literally blocked thousands of Caucasians. Only Caucasians. They was the only ones making racist comments, displaying hate and shit. I blocked thousands of them. Deleted thousands of comments. But if you scroll down, you still gonna see them. I couldn't get rid of them. It was so many parasites in the comments. It was unbearable. I couldn't stop it. Okay? I couldn't stop all of it. So you still gonna see it. Now, they got mad. They got very upset. Very, very upset. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the book. Just a little bit, because I read the book years ago. So what the book talks about, in which they haven't read, ain't not one of them said they read the damn book. They said I'm not going to read that book. It's got Elijah Muhammad's name on it. He was a racist. So I asked him in the comment, right? I say, explain what Elijah Muhammad did that was racist. Nobody explained what he did that was racist. Nobody. Again, the post is about a book. Nobody, it's over like probably up to 10,000 comments now on that book. The book is called Making of the White Man. Over 10,000 comments, and I'm reading them now. Nobody is explaining what made the man racist. Elijah Muhammad never went around hanging Caucasians from trees. He never went around saying, hey, you can't drink from this water faucet. Hey, you black, you're white, you're inferior. He never did that. See, the reason why Elijah is not accepted is because his teachings are not approved by Caucasians. His teachings are not accepted, okay? And if it doesn't get that stamp of approval, they automatic try to make it look bad, put slander on it. Not one of them read the damn book. Not one of them read the book. They automatically rejected the book. They said, I'm not reading that shit. Elijah wrote it. Now, what this did is it made thousands of people go get the book. Everybody was, like I told them in the comments, look, out of all of this hate and anger that y'all are showing in the comments, is only going to force people to go buy the book. Now, thousands of people buying the damn book. I even went and rebought the book. I ain't read the book in about 20 years. I went and rebought the damn book. I'm definitely making a video using that book. But the book been sold out on Amazon. I guess they got some old copies in because I wound up ordering it. Because the other day I tried to order it. It was sold out. I went on other sites, sold out. Come find it on PDF. You know. Anyway, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. It's like, when I tell y'all, I'm telling you from what I saw. From what I saw, about 95 to 97% of every Caucasian in them comments, and we talking about 9,000 comments. We're talking about probably about 9,000 up to 9,000 people that commented on the post. About 95 to 97% of all of them Caucasians are racist. I'm telling y'all what I know. If you read the comments, it will fuck you up. Like I said, I deleted thousands of comments because they were so damn racist. Now they got to the point, now I'm just screenshotting them shits. Screenshotting them. I'm going to end up sending some of them to a lot of them motherfuckers, they got jobs. And I'm going to send them to their job. They dumbass. I'm going to send all that racist shit to their jobs. I'm going to tag it in their business, what they work at. And look, y'all, this who y'all got working for y'all. Somebody that got triggered over a book, they ain't never even read the book. Okay? See, let me say this. Okay? First and foremost, the book was for educational purposes only. The book itself is strictly dealing with historical documented evidence. Okay? It's also dealing with theology. And it's dealing with science and genetics. Okay? The book brings clarity to those who have no knowledge of how the cave dwellers lived when they was in the caves. The book is an enlightening source for mainly indigenous people, so-called black people, because we were never taught this history about the Caucasian race. We don't know, half of us don't know where they come from, how they got here. The book goes into this detail. Okay, very detailed. Okay, I read the book. The book talks about why they were sent to Europe and why they were sent to the Caucasus Mountains. The book talks about how they was made in detail format. It goes into it in very detailed format. Okay, the book talks about why they have had a lust for murdering indigenous people everywhere they went over the planet. Why the book talks about why they have had a nature concerning history to murder, to kill, to steal, and then recreate the laws that they have totally broken, that they have made themselves. They have broken every law that they will you up for in order for them to establish the laws. They literally broke all of them. The book goes into this. And the reason why they are so upset, if you ask me, is because they don't want this truth to be exposed. Okay? I've had some of them say, what if somebody posted a book saying Making of the Black Man? I got a book about the making of the black man. I got a book about it. I ain't had no problems with it. They told me that I would feel the same way. No, I do not. No, I did not. No, I do not. We, us indigenous people, us original people of the earth, of every landmass, we didn't originate out of Africa. A lot of them was in the comments all off topic. We weren't even talking about the book because they never read the damn book anyway. But we indigenous people, we are not indigenous to Africa. That is not our homeland. The whole entire earth is our homeland. Before Africa was called Africa, before America was called America, before Asia was called Asia, we was already here. We was here before the landmasses split. We came in tribes simultaneously on every landmass. And when they drifted, we drifted with them when they split it. We was already here. So when they finally got here 6,000 years ago, the book talk about this too now. When they finally got here 6,000 years ago, now we've been here for billions, trillions of years. Okay? There's no birth record for us. But when they got here 6,000 years ago, they called stuff new. New Hampshire, Newfoundland, New England, New Zealand, because it was new to them. Remember, they the newest people on the planet. They the baby on the earth. So what do babies do? They do mischievous shit. You know? Imagine a grown baby. A grown baby gonna steal, look, murder, take stuff, no morality. It's a grown baby. It just got here. Okay? Even the Egyptians referred to them as children. The ancient Kemites, the so-called black people, referred to them as children. So, I mean, you got to think about this stuff, right? So, the book is only giving a thorough history of their beginning. We've never known their beginning. The majority so-called black people have never known their history or their beginning. Why? Because we were brainwashed by a bunch of racist, nothing-ass people. The Caucasians made a nigga. Originally, we were made and shaped in our own culture. Nigga means something that's dead, lifeless, neutral. Okay? So this is the resurrection of the dead. When the black people read that book, it will awaken you to the knowledge of yourself in an open enemy, according to the book. According to the book, an open enemy. And that's why, like I said, I believe they were so upset in them comments because the book is exposing their hidden history. Like I said, I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. So many, man, look, when y'all get a chance, scroll down till you get to that book with this Caucasian on the front. It's an actual caveman that they found frozen in some ice. The body was preserved. He hairy as hell. They found a cave dweller. Y'all got to read that book. Let me see what these comments saying. Let's see. They just jealous of black. Yeah. But yet they go lay out in the sun and try to get tan like us. It don't make no sense. Like you, that's hypocritical. You jealous of black people. You hate black people. I ain't saying all of them do. But shit, in them comments, about 97% of them do. Yeah, you never have done any mischief. Oh, we fucked up too. Black people fucked up too. Look, according to the book now, it was a so-called black man, an indigenous man, that came up with the idea of making the Caucasian people so that they could so that this Caucasian race could destroy his own race. So, according to the book, the original devil is the black man. But according to the book, the Caucasian is the puppet of the so-called black man to do his bidding of mischievous devilishment. So you can't really blame you can't really blame the clay. You gotta blame the potter. So if you really want to point the finger, you gotta point it at the one that made the Caucasian mischievous. All you gotta do is look at the history of the Caucasian, and this is according to the book. The book going all this now. The book says, follow the history. Okay, all you gotta do is look at the history. The history is written in bloodshed. They left a trail of blood everywhere they went in order to establish a nation. Let me see what's going on here. All men fall short of the glory of God. Hatred will send you to hell. That's right. So it's a whole lot. So I wonder. So I'm thinking to myself, right? They say everybody's supposed to get karma. Everybody's supposed to get karma, right? So I still don't see like how the slave masters and these colonizers didn't get karma. Like, did karma skip them? Like, are they protected by the dark forces or something? Like, most people get their karma. Like, I've seen so many videos of people that don't even deserve karma just get some type of ill treatment. Seen videos of people get pulled over, get shot for no reason. Of course, they so-called black people. They just get handled any kind of way. But when these black people rebel and speak out, they are classified as racist. You know, they're classified as spewing out hate. Meanwhile, the oppressor is the one being racist and spewing out hate. It's like reverse racism. It's a way of deflection. It's like a tricknology of a devil, you know, to basically lash out. And in other words, what you're supposed to do is be quiet and just take it, okay? It's almost like saying people like Elijah Muhammad was out of pocket for speaking out against racism, for speaking out against injustice. And it's like them pointing the finger and saying, he's the racist. Meanwhile, Elijah Muhammad and his people are the ones that's being victimized and being targeted. And they're the one enduring racism. It don't even make no sense. So these are the ways and the tricknology that a devil would use. Let me keep reading this stuff. You believe a bunch of bullshit. No, I don't. If it don't make no sense, I don't. Oh, man. Okay, I read that already. You hate like few. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate no damn body. I don't know who the hell is this person. Church of Kentucky. Church of Kentucky. I'm talking about a damn book. Okay? Do I believe the book? What I believe ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Do I believe in God? Do I believe in the devil? What I believe ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I'm talking about a book, okay? You hate like few have ever heard. Beware of the natural man, no matter what color. Gotta run before you make me act like you. What the hell? I ain't acting no type of. I'm just talking about a damn book. And a lot of y'all done got in y'all feelings. Throughout my whole life going through school, I've heard about Charles Darwin. Talking about we come from apes and evolved. Well, Charles Darwin is saying that black people come from apes. Did I get mad? No, I did not. Did I have an attitude? Absolutely not. I didn't give a shit. I just looked into it and said, wait a minute, let me see if this man making some sense. Did we come from apes? Now, if he's saying we come from apes, he has to be talking about black people. I mean, even in the Constitution, the racist nothing-ass motherfuckers that wrote it, the enslavers, they label black people 3/5 of a human. Okay? That's what they label us. Nobody has a... White people ain't got no problem with none of that. These Caucasians ain't got no problem with none of that. I heard one of them say, hey, we need to change that. Get that out of the Constitution. Which, silence is consent. Okay? So they let me know that all the motherfuckers racist in the system. Ain't nobody spoke out against it. The shit's still there. Okay? And the nothing-ass ancestors of them is still living through that Constitution. They left their imprint in that Constitution. Let's be clear about that. So when this guy made a comment under that post saying, what if someone posted making of the black man? Charles Darwin did that, saying we evolved from an ape. But I didn't get mad. All I did was research, and I debunked the shit with ease. With ease. There's a genetic scientist. He's a Caucasian scientist. He's saying, the guy is saying, and I'm going to post it. I'm going to post him saying it after this video. He's saying that the only real human is the so-called black person. They don't have the Neanderthal trait, which means they don't have the caveman trait at all. He's saying all other races have the genome of the Neanderthal. And this is coming from a European genetic scientist. So apparently Charles Darwin got it backwards. Furthermore, so-called black people don't have fur. We have flocculous hair. People with fur sheds. Black people don't shed. It don't fall out. Caucasian, this is not racism. This is science. They have fur for hair. That's why they have lice in their head. Just like wild animals have fur. Okay? Charles Darwin got it backwards. This is scientific facts. This is not to hurt nobody's feelings. This is science. So-called black people, the indigenous people, we do not get lice in our hair. Only animals with fur get lice in their hair. Okay? Animals shed hair. We don't shed our hair. We don't. It don't fall out our head. You can't just walk up to a black person and pluck a string out without making their head jerk back. It just don't work like that. We're the only race that have hair that defy gravity. Our hair coils up and goes up like an antenna. Everybody else has dead hair and lays down. Why are we so distinct from every other race? Everybody else hair lays down except the indigenous original people of the planet. Why? We were never taught this stuff. You know why we were never taught this stuff? Because it goes against white supremacy. And this is the reason why they hate Elijah Muhammad. Because he challenged white supremacy and they couldn't do nothing with it. All they could do is play the reverse racism game. Not one of them read the damn book. Not one of them read the book. Not one. That's why they couldn't even debunk the book. Didn't even know what to talk about concerning the book. They start talking about other stuff like, your people sold your people into slavery. First of all, we was already in America. We are the real indigenous Americans. 80% of us was already in America. We just got reclassified. Then they made up this out of Africa theory. When we was on every landmass on the planet, we are the indigenous inhabitants of the planet. We was here long before everybody else. And the reason why we're starting from scrap is because we were overthrown by a race of mischievous people. It's facts, documented. For a long period of time, my race wasn't even allowed to read in America. It was against the law to read. What does that tell you? They want to continue to oppress. But the minute you rebel, they play the victim role. And they try to they play the reverse racism role and say shit like, you're being racist. You post a book talking about making of the white man. Ain't no racist about posting a damn book that say making of the white man. If that's the case, then Charles Darwin has racist too. In order for you to learn, you have to go into certain subjects and uncover it. Put aside your emotions. Put aside your ego. And look at it from an intelligent lens. And see, okay, is this person actually right? Is this person actually correct? Are they coming from a biased point of view? Are they actually genuine in what they're trying to bring to the surface? Nah, they got all in their feelings. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life. The hate is real. They hate the truth. And when I posted that book, it showed me, damn, this book is powerful as hell. It made me think like, damn, Elijah Muhammad must be a powerful man. He ain't even here. And just because his influence is in the book, mind you, the book is written by somebody named Paul Guthrie. Making of the White Man, that's what it's called. And they went crazy in the comments. Damn near 10,000 comments of nothing but hate and racism. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Never. Never seen nothing like this in my life. It could be Facebook promoting this racist ass shit. That could be, it could be them. Trying to, start a divide tactic to keep confusion going. Because the post went viral. Like literally it went viral. And it's just a book. Now everybody trying to get the damn book. Cause they want to see what's in it. Why are these Caucasians, these Caucasoids going crazy over this damn book that they ain't even read? Ain't even read the damn book. Ain't read it. Ain't none of them tried to debunk it. Not one. You know what? They can't debunk it. The book says that they come from us. They come from us. It's clear that every race come from us. We the dominant gene. All you gotta do is look at our skin. Look, 2 black people. 2 so-called black people. 2 copper-colored brown-skinned people. That has a tint to them that's purplish looking. Okay? Can have an albino baby. Imagine a so-called black man from India with straight hair. If he have an albino baby, that baby's gonna look exactly like a Caucasian with long straight hair. That's a sign that everybody comes from us. The mitochondrial Eve gene is proving that every race comes from the black woman. Scientific proof. Science. It's a fact. Okay? In the book, it's proving it. And they don't want to acknowledge it, nor will they accept it because it's against their nature. They can't accept it. They can't accept it. And that's why they so damn mad. Because they want to keep that truth hidden. They want to play the victim role. And this is the making of a Karen. The Karen always point the finger and try to deflect and bring up another subject to deter you from the topic at hand, which was the book, that is, because that's all I seen in the comments was deflections. Nobody talked about the book. They started bringing up black on black crime. So I went and got a post, right? A video of a Caucasian woman going to the FBI status showing who commits the most crime in America. And lo and behold, the Caucasians are leading according to the FBI statistics. But yet they want to talk about black on black crime. Do y'all not know that the media is racist? So they're always trying to paint black people, so-called black people, in a negative way. Always. Okay? They're not going to promote Caucasian on Caucasian crime. They're going to promote this so-called black on black crime. That's what they're going to do. That's right, natural born killers. They're the first people in history to ever go to war butt naked. The criminal mindset started in the caves with them. That's in the book. If you read the book, it tells you. Man, I ain't gonna even tell y'all too much about the book, because the book, when I tell y'all that book, it's powerful. That's why they was going so damn crazy. They the first race, I'm going to tell you this. They the first race on the planet, according to the book, that would sit while they was in the caves. I'm going to give you this little bit. They're the only people that, according to history now, according to the cave dweller, they are the only race that will go to war, butt ass naked. Okay, remember this now. The criminal mindset started in the caves. Wasn't no governmental structure, wasn't no laws. It was just kill or be killed. Facebook always put in jail when I start telling these people about their history. Yeah, because they start flagging it. Start making false allegations so that their truth won't get out. Okay? But we're talking about a book here. Okay? We're talking about what's in the book. But there, according to the book, right, if their wife or their husband would die in the cave, they would sit on them like they were a couch. That's how uncivilized the cave dweller was. So the reason why the majority, 95% of them that was in the comments, did not like this post is because it would expose their hidden history. It's hidden because we don't know nothing about it. We was never taught about it in school. Trust me, the indigenous people, so-called black people, don't know nothing about this shit because their history is nothing. I'm talking about the Caucasians, according to this book, in their own history that they have written with their own hands. Their history is nothing to glorify. It's nothing to glorify whatsoever. It's sprinkled in blood. It's drenched in bloodshed. It's drenched in racism. It's drenched in hatred. It's a horror movie. And they've been, look, y'all, they had the nerve to tell me. I had one Caucasian in the comment. He had the nerve to tell me, I'm trying to promote a race war by posting the book. First of all, your ass didn't even read the book. Second of all, indigenous people is not finna go looking for Caucasians to hurt them over a damn book. If we was gonna do that, we would have did it when y'all started that slavery shit. If any time there was a time for a damn war, it was during the slavery. And actually, there have been race wars. It's called the Geechee Gullah Wars, the Seminole Revolt, but they don't talk about that shit, because guess what? They got their ass whooped. And it forced Abraham Lincoln to sign the Emancipation Proclamation. He was forced to sign that shit. He didn't want to sign it, because there was so much revolt going on. He had to sign it, but they don't teach that shit in history class, do it? They don't want to teach that because they have a superiority complex. They never will yield to submission to the indigenous people, the ones that took them out of the caves, took them from grunting, taught them how to speak the Greek language, okay? Because Greek is actually an African language, okay? It is an indigenous so-called black man language. No cave dweller came out the cave speaking a language, okay? They didn't. We taught them how to speak a language. Go read Count Siboney's book, Ruins of Ancient Empires. He's a French Caucasian scholar. He says we are indebted to the Ethiopians for the use of speech. If it wasn't for them, we would not even know how to speak a language. Because the original Greeks are the Etruscans, which are so-called black people. Let me read some of these comments. They've been at, okay, right. They've been at war with everything natural since they've been in since they've seen the sun. That's, yeah. Okay. Their biggest fear is us doing to them what they done to. Yes, they are. That's, yeah. Yeah, they got the guilty conscience. So, you know what? I was thinking, right? If anybody should be racist, and not that I'm promoting racism at all, because I'm totally against racism. I'm all for equality. But if anybody would be racist and would be justified of being racist, it would be those that are being oppressed by racism. They would have a reason to be racist toward those that are oppressing them. They would have a reason not to trust them. We're talking about 400 plus years of absolute, total injustice, brutal treatment. I'm talking castration. I'm talking lynching. I'm talking hangings of. I've seen pictures that made me quiver. I've seen pictures of from one rope of a whole family, little babies. I'm talking one rope that has like a spur off with other nooses lashed onto it, like 4 of them. I've seen pictures of whole entire so-called black families, babies, the wife, pregnant women, the father, the mother, the children, all of them. Why you think they wrote that song, Strange Fruit? Is this not the works of a devil? So when Elijah Muhammad says that they are the devil, it's by their works. It's their history. So for them to get mad at this book, it's to get mad at their own history being exposed. Okay? If you got a problem with Elijah, you got a problem with your own history. Because he's only bringing and manifesting that which has been done. And he's retaliating against oppression. So like I said, I asked them in the comments, what makes Elijah Muhammad racist? Nobody gave me an authentic answer. I had one guy post something, a screenshot, where it said, Elijah Muhammad classifies the pale skinned people as a race of devils because, this is what it say, because of what they've done, such as castrating the original people, lynching them, enslaving them, and they use some more words, but I remember them. And so I said to him, does that sound like, I said, okay, you posted that, but the stuff that he's mentioning, does it sound like an angel or does it sound like a devil? Would an angel do that, or would a devilish people do something like that to a whole entire nation? He went to deflecting, start talking about other shit that ain't had nothing to do with what I said. Like, come on, man. Be realistic. Y'all history suck. It's horrible. Okay? It ain't nothing to glorify. That's why it's whitewashed. That's why it's full of lies. Damn. What is the devil's punch bowl? Is the same as a strange fruit. Anyway, I ain't never seen nothing like it. The way that they were acting in those comments. Never in my life. It just made me think like, damn, maybe Elijah Muhammad was lying. You know? Maybe he wasn't lying. When he went, with everything that he said. I'm looking at the damn comments like, yeah, he told the truth. He damn sure told the truth. And that book is a reflection of people like Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X. Who else? I would say Dr. Ben. I can't say John Henry Clark, because they ain't like John Henry Clark either. But it's definitely a reflection of Elijah Muhammad, Farad Muhammad, the one that taught Elijah Muhammad. We talking about a man that looked white. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all, nobody has debunked Farad Muhammad. Nobody has debunked Elijah Muhammad. Nobody has debunked, well, some people have debunked some of Noble Drew Ali stuff because it's plagiarized from the Aquarian Gospels of Jesus Christ. But he still had that revolutionary mindset and spirit that went against white supremacy and white oppression. So Caucasian oppression. I don't even like calling them white. See, that's their program right there, because ain't nobody white. They pinkish pale. They got a pinkish looking tint. Ain't nobody actually black. Okay? We bronze skin, copper color. Some of us so brown, we almost, now I ain't gonna lie, I have seen some people do look black, though. Let me think about that again. But when you look at them, you can see they brown, though, or dark, burnt brown, okay? But to me, that's programming. And when they invented these terms, black and white, this is a way of racism. Just to call somebody white, that's a form of superiority because they've termed white superior, angelic, godlike. They've turned the word black in a dictionary death, destruction, anti, demonic, negative. So they're automatically saying that we ain't shit when they call you black, according to the dictionary. You know, they started all this classifying stuff like that. We never did that. They started all this colorism stuff. We never did that. They started all this shit, but then they'll turn around and play the victim and start the Karenicity stuff. Well, we would never, look, we never did start all the color change stuff. They changed Yeshua to a Caucasian. They changed all the gods into Caucasian. They changed all the Greek gods into Caucasians. When you read Anacaleptus by Gorfie Higgins, all of the Greek gods in the ancient world of antiquity are black. Every Hercules, Apollo, Zeus, all of them are black. When you go into the ancient relics, when you read Anacaleptus, written in the, I think it's written in the 1700s by a European scholar named Gorfie Higgins. He tells you that all of the Greek gods were black. Every last one of them. They whitewashed all of it. Superiority complex. They got to feel superior. This is the truth. This is not hate. This is not racism. This is stuff that they will not talk about because it challenges white supremacy. And yet they get an attitude over a damn book they've never even read. Couldn't even talk about what was in the book. Never even read the book. All because it had Elijah Muhammad attached to it. Elijah Muhammad, again, must be one powerful ass man. He ain't even here. And because his name was attached to the book, it made him act out. It triggered him. Let me go to these comments, see what y'all talking about. Let's see. Okay, y'all ain't got nothing to say right now. How long I been on here? I'm probably about to shut this thing down. I just thought I just wanted to go live on this one. Oh, and if y'all want to support me, send me some stars and stuff. That's supposed to support me. But it's supposed to support me like getting paid or something. I ain't in this for no money. I'm in this for information. But if that's what y'all want to do, that's up to y'all. But anyway, I thought it was interesting, y'all. I really did. I thought it was interesting. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. How these people was acting over a damn book. Over a damn book. Saying I was racist for posting a damn book. They ain't even never read the book. The book is an enlightenment to the original people. We deserve to read the book so we can understand where they come from. We want to know. We want to know why when we research history, it's written in bloodshed from your race. We want to know why. We want to understand why. Most black people can't understand. Why do they kill? Why did they kill us? Why did they enslave us? We want to know why. And the book is an enlightening force of that want to know why. It's very enlightening. You will totally understand if you read the book. It's called, what's it called again? Making of the White Man by Paul Guthrie. Read the book, y'all. Go get that book. That book pissed them folks off. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I didn't think they're gonna act that damn crazy over a damn book. I thought, I'm like, okay, this is some educational shit. That's what I'm thinking. Genuinely. This educational. The indigenous people need to read this because we see all the time videos go viral with somebody so-called black man, an indigenous man being murdered, handcuffed and all, no weapon, not posing a threat, murdered, gunned down by a Caucasian cop. Jogging in the street, just jogging, get gunned down by two racist ass Caucasians. Stop at a traffic light, go to jail to get booked in, get smothered to death while they, being held for booking. Cops busting in the wrong door, shooting them, not even reading them their rights. Busting in the doors without a warrant, killing them at straight point blank, point blank, right at gunpoint, right in front of their children. Children traumatized for the rest of their life. We want to know why they act like they act, okay? And that book is an enlightening force of why they act like they act. Read the book. Making of the White Man by Paul Guthrie. Influenced by Elijah Muhammad. Very enlightening. So, we're dealing with the nature of a thing. Something that doesn't have a guilty conscience, apparently. I mean, you can do some shit like that. Go home, go to sleep, good, and still keep your job. Get suspended with pay. In other words, you get a vacation. You're getting rewarded. That's what they're doing. They're getting rewarded. So they're literally gifting them with a reward for killing an innocent indigenous man or woman or a child. But they overlook all that. Oh my God, he's posting something about us. They're going to find out. Oh God, they're going to find out. Lord. All in my inbox and shit, making threats about a damn book. Sensitive, emotional ass motherfuckers. Over a damn book. We don't get mad when we read them damn history books in class, in high school, and in middle school, and in the intermediate school of them having us in slavery. We don't get mad. We just read the shit and say, okay, they ain't shit. We leave it at that. We actually reading the books. We looking at it. The teacher going over the book. These stupid motherfuckers ain't even read the damn book and they getting upset. We're dealing with the nature of a devil, a low-dimensional demon. All them parasites is going crazy in them damn comments. Anyway, man. I hope this video was enlightening to y'all. I'm going to get on up out of here. Until then, may the force be with y'all all. And may all you racist ass motherfuckers burn in hell. Peace.